What up, though? What up, man? Y'all know the vibes. If you tapped in with me right now, salute, salute. Could be anywhere in the world, but the fact that you chose to watch your boy on YouTube lets me know I'm doing something good. Shout out to y'all, man. So, we're gonna get straight to this video. African Americans versus the world, huh? This what we on right now. Niggas is still falling victim to old tactics, old strategies. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't got no strong will, no strong spirit, none of that shit. Niggas just gonna believe any and everything other people tell you about yourselves. That's fucking crazy. So, I'm gonna start off by saying this. We in the year 2025. We already know the vibes. News outlets are losing viewerships yearly. Okay, it's been that way for about 10 years now. Okay, the new news is social media. Okay, the same thing. New social media accounts are acting the same way as different news outlets. Okay, they push narratives, right? They push narratives. They have agendas. It's the same shit, same thing. Okay. Um, some accounts that have about 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 followers, they have the ability to push certain narratives. So when you talk about sports, you look at the sports, you look at culture, lifestyle, things like that. Listen, most of those accounts, they have hidden agendas. They are manufactured, they are puppets, they are paid to influence the mind of the masses. Okay? With that being said, that's exactly what's happening right now. Okay? There's, first of all, the whole African American versus Africa talk conversations, that shit don't happen in real life. It don't. That shit do not happen in real life at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit only happen on fucking social media. Like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, especially Twitter, you know? Um, places where, or platforms where you have the ability to say freely how you feel. Those are the platforms where these narratives are being discussed, right? And what I just told you about 5 minutes ago, social media is acting just like news outlets. They have agendas, they push narratives, all that shit, okay? So, the whole African American versus Africa shit is fake. Shit is cap, okay? If you're African American and you really believe that your homeland don't want you there, you are a victim of some type of supremacy. I don't even want to say it. Okay? That's a fact. You are a victim of some type of supremacy. Okay? And I feel bad for you. The Mexicans have Mexico, nigga. Italians got Italy. Russians got Russia. China got China. Right? And you gonna tell me as an African American, you gonna tell me as another African American, hey, yeah, I'm not from Africa. I'm not African. The fuck? I was born in America. I'm an American. Okay, nigga, like all African Americans just sprouted out the fucking dirt in the land that we call United States. So I just sprouted in Michigan, like nigga, like a plant. I just came from the dirt, just straight out of Michigan. Like, come on, dog. We all know Africa is the birthplace of humanity, right? Because there's gonna be other races say, hey, we all came from Africa. There's gonna be other races say, hey, I'm black too. I got black in my gene. I'm gonna leave it at that. If you know, you know. I'm gonna leave it at that. But anywho, for African American to just not want to claim Africa is insane. But I get it though. I get it. Because we, as African Americans, our history has been wiped within the last 400 or 500 years. That's a fact. We as African Americans have been on this country, on North America, Central America, South America. We've been running this whole shit thousands, thousands, thousands of years. As of late, within the past 400 or 500 years, our history has been wiped out. Our knowledge has been dismissed and thrown out. Now we are not able to teach our babies what our ancestors left for us, right? So that being said, look at today. Us as African Americans. Now I'm gonna talk my shit real quick as an African American. We have influenced, or we have done more for the world. Not even just for black people globally. We as African Americans have done more than any current group of black people today. That's a fact. We have more influence than any other group of black people in the world. That's a fact. Okay? We have educated the minds of black people more than any current group of black people today. That's a fact. Stop playing on our names and give us our credit, man. We have arguably more iconic figures when it comes to black conscious revolutionaries. Okay? We have a plethora of black revolutionaries who are iconic. Okay? Iconic. And sad to say, all of them got assassinated. Or all of them not here with us today. Like our ancestors. There are still some revolutionaries today, but the iconic figures, mostly all of them got assassinated. All of them got assassinated. All of them. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's the same for wherever you at. Nigga, it's no black revolutionaries because all of them got assassinated. If you still living, nigga, you ain't really like that on that iconic level that they did it on. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? But us as black Americans, for us to do what we did and still be here today and have as much influence on the world, man, y'all gotta give us our credit. Straight up. Straight up. Fashion, swagger, culture. Come on now. We as black Americans had a heavy hand in that Pan-Africanist movement. Okay? We had a big hand in that. Okay? So, come on now. Let me get some water real quick. Culture, lifestyle, fashion can't be fucked with. But at the same time, I brought it up earlier in the video how it's a 3-letter agency and there's certain tactics that's being used right now to divide African Americans and Africans. Those are the same tactics and strategies that's being used by those particular agencies that I'm not going to name. So, with that being said, drill culture is an African American culture that started in Chicago by black kids or black men, period. Black males. There's kids in London on that drill shit. There's kids in Toronto that's on that drill shit. There's kids all over the world that's on that drill. They are influenced by African Americans. Okay? Now, you can look at gangster rap. Damn, it's like some geese over there. Gangster rap, certain rap groups back in the 90s, they were tapped in by particular agencies to push gangster rap and influence the minds of young black men to get into that lifestyle. Go do your homework. Go do your research. Do your Googles. Do your Googles. It's the same when you talk about the drill movement and you look at certain people who were locked up and let out. I just have my questions on the legitimacy of that culture, and was it really organic or was it manufactured? 11 and a half minutes into this video. I hope y'all watching. I hope y'all listening. I have questions if the drill movement is manufactured or is it organic. Did it have an unseen hand behind it, giving it a push? Or did it really come up out the streets and out the projects of Chicago? And, I just got, and it really gravitated just off the strength of just real good music and real, raw stories and authentic stories. And, you know what I'm saying? I just got my questions, I just got my questions, man. But for the good, for the bad, we as Black Americans have held our own as far as like what we did for and to this world. All the inventions, the thinking process, right? Because see, Black Americans, it's not just physical as far as like how you want to dress, how you want to talk, how you want to walk. Nigga, it's up here now. Like I said, it's kids in Africa thinking like a Black American. You know what I'm saying? They wearing their hat to the side, crooked, little swagger in their walk. But you could put that to just Black culture, period. But at the same time, it's just something saucy that we do. But I'm not even going on that little rant to divide. I'm just making it be known, because wherever you at, shit, you could be from Libya, you could be from anywhere. South Africa, talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? So let the world know what your ancestors did for this world. Talk your shit, 'cause that's all I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking my shit about my ancestors, who would just so happen to be African Americans. So if you in wherever you at, Ghana, man, talk your shit. Let the world know your history, being from Ghana. You know what I'm saying? Let them know your ancestors, what they stood on, all that. Do that. Talk your shit. That's what we gotta do. We gotta tell our own story, because they not gonna tell it for us. You can't expect other people to big you up. That's stupid. Why would you rely on other groups of people to tell you anything positively about your people? That's not gonna happen. So, yeah, get on the internet, nigga. Let the world know your ancestors, what y'all stood on, straight up. Nigga, stand on that. You know what I'm saying? But back to the main point of this video. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. There's no African American versus the world. It's none of that shit. All this shit is manufactured from here on out. If I see any TikTok video, If I see any, that's why I wish I had a larger platform so my voice can reach out to a larger audience. Because I really want to stamp this shit straight up. Any TikTok video, any um, Facebook post, any Instagram story, any Twitter post, anything, nigga. If I see anything that go viral as far as like Black America on YouTube, anything that go viral and it's Black Americans versus Africans, that shit is uh, that shit is cap and is manufactured by those agencies. That's a fact. Any shit on TikTok, any video on TikTok from here on out that goes viral and it's dividing African Americans versus Africa, they are paid by those agencies. No cap. No cap. That's why it's up to me to build my platform up so I can have a larger reach. Cause I really want to stamp that shit. All this shit be manufactured and niggas be falling for it. Niggas be falling, oh, this shit is fake. You don't hear this shit in real life. You do get your group, your individual peoples who feel like, oh shit, why would I want to go back to Africa? You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't care about us. That's not the majority. You want to generalize a whole group, a whole race of people off a fucking TikTok post or video or whatever. Come on, man. Y'all niggas gotta be smarter than that, bro. Y'all niggas gotta be smarter than that. But like I said, when you have money, you are able to push certain things. So, like I said, certain rap artists shouldn't be where they at today. But they have an unseen hand behind them, giving them that push to be in the front. You know what I'm saying? So that's essentially what's being happening with this topic, these narratives. It's an unseen hand that's giving it a push to be pushed to the front. You feel me? Because there's other things, other important things that we should be talking about. There's like 1,000 of other things we should be discussing, but a hot topic on the fucking internet is Black Americans versus Africa. Y'all niggas is weak as hell. No cap. Y'all niggas is weak. Weak as fuck. To even believe in that shit, that's a sign of weakness. A sign of cowardice. That's a sign of cowardice. Oh man, damn. I done cut my knee earlier, though. This shit is. But yeah, this shit gonna start bleeding. We gotta get together, man. Gotta get together, man. Got to. That nigga said, he said, you can't let other people count your own pockets, man. How you gonna let other people count your pockets? They can't even tell us how long we've been here. They can't even calculate our, you know what I'm saying, our genetic DNA and shit. Can't do none of that. But you want to allow these niggas to tell you is y'all against them. It's a damn shame. It's a shame, man. Get it together, y'all. Get it together. Cause I ain't gonna be making too many of these videos. Nigga, this shit is a fucking waste of time. Waste of time. Like, I get it. Us as African Americans, again, our history been wiped out. We don't know exactly where we originated from or came from on the continent of the motherland, but at the same time, we have an understanding that we came from there, and due to certain circumstances, we may not know exactly where we came from, but physically we are that of them. Spiritually, we are that of it. So come on now. And the fact that we lost the knowledge, probably the main knowledge is to know where you're from. Let me step out in the grass real quick so I can really get in my bag. The main thing is to know where you came from. And the fact that we as African Americans don't know exactly where we came from, and we still here today, still producing quality art, quality information. Like I said, you could look at Young Pharaoh. I know people may have their whatever about him. If you was there during that time, you will understand his influence. And that nigga is just a nigga from fucking, where is he? I don't even know where he's from. Somewhere in New York. Somewhere out there. Somewhere out in New York. But he had a heavy, 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 heavy influence on the kids, the young people, when it comes to this black consciousness, this spiritual awakening. But just like all great things in America, if you are a black person doing something positive, they gonna get you. If you are a black person and you have a strong influence on the world, and you using that influence for the greater good, not even African American, if you're a black person, period, and you have an influence on the world, and you using that influence for the greater good as a black person, they're gonna get you. They're gonna get you. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. And it's a sacrifice that we as truth tellers, we as revolutionaries, we as just individuals with a good spirit that want to see change in the world, that's the risk that we all take. That risk is getting got. Thankfully, YP still here with us. But what I say is 3 levels to this shit. It's the physical, spiritual, and it's the mental. YP still here with us physically. I'm sure he's still with us spiritually. But mentally, he's out of here. Or he was out of here. I'm not going to speak on his state of mind as of today. But mentally, he was out of there. So, take that for however you want to take it. Just gotta stay woke, man. Stay woke. Educate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Educate yourself and get right. You know, get right with your peoples, get right with your ancestors. You know, the universe. Talk to Ra, talk to Mayat. Talk to understand the laws of Mayat. Talk to whoever you need to talk to. Talk to your grandparents, your great grandparents, your mom, somebody older. Tap in and get that information on how the world was then. My great grandma 95, should be 95 December. I asked her all types of questions about what was America like when you was 30, when you was 25. Did they really go to the moon, Gigi? Yeah, man. Nah, man. But educate yourselves, man. I ain't gonna stay on here too much longer, man. I think I made my point. Y'all niggas wake the fuck up. I'm sick of this shit. I'm supposed to be talking about more important stuff than FBAs versus the world. So, wake up. I'm gonna let y'all next time, man. I'm about to continue my little stroll. Until then, deuces.